I have been working with Todd since he started working here, which I think has been 4 years maybe?
I believe it's 5 years. I think he came on board in, I want to say it was the beginning of the 2018 the year.
I've been here at Middlesex for, this spring will be 6 years actually. Wow, 6 years.
You know, how, I don't remember how long it's been now.
It's funny, you, Rick, and Todd all gave 3 different answers.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Rick said 5, Todd said 6.
Todd said 6. Okay, I guess time has flown by then, more than I thought.
The story behind how I got into this is kind of interesting. I didn't want to do this. This was not my first choice. I actually never thought about it. I was unsure what I wanted to do for college. I was very good with my hands. I was good technically. I was kind of leaning towards an engineering type position, or a career, I should say. My father was a mechanical, electrical, hydraulic engineer. So I learned a lot of stuff from him, and so I went to work with him when I was a kid. So I was kind of leaning towards that aspect of a career. I went to a small technical college in Rhode Island called New England Institute of Technology. And there was a brand new facility, brand new building, and the video department was inside there. So when we left the admissions area to go look at the electronics department, they showed me that facility. And so we walked in there, and of course it was brand new, state of the art, all brand new gear. And it was beautiful. I mean, they showed me all sorts of fun stuff, showed me some clips and some projects and whatnot. And so I was interested, but never thought about it as a career until I walked into that facility. And I changed my major that day, literally that day. And a lot of years later, I'm still doing that, oddly enough. Getting the job here actually was an accident, really. I was looking for a job at the time, didn't hear about this. And a coworker at the casino saw the job. He wanted to apply for it, but unfortunately, because it's an educational position, it required, it was at least a bachelor's. I want to say it needed a master's, but I can't remember. And he didn't have that at the time. So he knew I had it and knew I was looking. So he's like, hey, they're looking over here at Middlesex. He goes, I know it's a drive. I said, well, I'm doing a drive going to the casino, so it doesn't matter which drive I'm doing. So the job actually was going to close in a couple days. So I frantically did it and didn't think anything of it. And a few months later, I got a call and then got an interview. And
You know, he was a little serious in the interview, so I was like, uh-oh, I'm pretty much a goofball. So I wonder, I hope he actually is okay with that, you know? Because some people really, you know, their personalities could be tricky. But yeah, first impression, actually, it was difficult only because it was an interview scenario. But, you know, I mean, he came across as someone, you know, open and, you know, nice guy, but who knew until he got here, and then we had to suffer through, you know, weeks of hanging with Todd to really know, so, you know.
I mean, Todd's official title is Media Associate.
my title is Media Operations Specialist here at Middlesex Community College.
Todd spends his days working on various tasks throughout the campus, in addition to teaching classes. We were fortunate to see some of those daily tasks and observe one of his classes.
So what kind of part are you looking for?
A new network card, because the card that came with it is not compatible with the cards that we're putting into it. I gotta find an updated one. Well, I installed an OpenGear frame and trying to get it to work. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for tech support to get back to me, figured I'll clean up the wiring because I kind of temporarily put it in there. So making it look pretty now and proper lengths, things like that. Let me see if I can get into this machine because I forgot what it was. I don't remember that password. Oh, that sucks. Here, write it down anywhere.
So what are you doing right now?
I just put a ticket in for that Mac that I was trying to get the password for.
Okay.
I can't reset it because I don't have admin rights, so I have to put a ticket in for them to do it. This camera has the ability to send NDI through a network. So we activated it, and I'm trying to get it to work now.
What doesn't Todd do around here? He does a lot of stuff. Obviously, you know, everything from, you know, the tech and running a huge parts of the facility and keeping it running.
So Vegas mode is basically testing all the lights and all the faders and all of the LEDs. So now I'm finding that this one is a dead one. So let's see if we can find it. Recalibrate. There it is. So now let's go to cycle. And now it's working again. I like to say we have a ghost in here because some days I'll come in and everything works great, no problem. I test it. Next day we go to do an actual shoot or a project and things didn't work from the day before. Why are you not? There we go.
He set up a new reservation system to allow students and faculty and staff to be able to reserve equipment, reserve rooms and spaces efficiently. And all of that has improved the way that we operate as a technical media production center.
Today we've got Dave at 12. Seven missing. 4 is still missing. All right.
You know, working with Todd is a little like, well, you know, you never know what to expect.
Doing a documentary on Todd.
You're doing a documentary on Todd? Okay. I'm sorry, looks like you're actually filming.
You find that funny?
No, I'm sorry about it.
I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
Not at the moment, but.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Working with Todd over the past 6 years has been great because he is very efficient and he's a team player. And so we're able to work and get along and solve problems.
He's a, you know, teacher, he's an instructor, so he's he's connecting with students on that level, which I think is, you know, really cool. He's also a tutor and slash just general, you know, good person on campus that can actually connect with, I think, the wide range of people that we deal with in a community college situation, you know, but from the student level all the way to faculty, staff, and professional people.
Even with handling the technical aspects of the campus, Todd finds the time to teach classes and work with students.
This pin goes in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. But that screw hole will not fit in the big one. So what do you need to do?
Switch it around.
There you go. They may not be here. Yeah, they're not here. Because this is their lab, and then their office is right by that bulletin board, and they're closed at the moment. So.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Yep.
I met Todd my first semester here at Middlesex. He was my digital video production professor.
I first met Todd when I started going to Middlesex here.
Todd, you know, he's a great guy. He knows a lot about AV stuff and everything. So I mean, he's truly a great guy. You know, he's funny.
Has taught us a lot about how to use professional video cameras, which even in my high school, we had crappy DSLR cameras. So he has really shown me the professional side of things. Even in the TV studio here, everything is a level up, and Todd will show everybody how to use it properly. And that's been really helpful for me.
Yeah, see my nice blue light? So that blue light, if it comes up with some sort of minor error, will turn yellow, and if it's a critical error, it'll turn red. So when it first came in, it was yellow, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I'm like, I don't want yellow. So when I finally got it connected to the network, And I was able to log into it. And I was like, oh, I can change that? Yes! So now it's all blue. Simple things amuse me. People joke, what do you do all day? I play. What do you mean you play? I literally play. I come in and play with lights. I play with buttons all day long. I install stuff. It's literally a fun job for me.
Well, I know that he was really excited that he put in 2 new bathrooms at his house last year. So, because he was talking about the bathrooms a lot last year as they were being put in, because he was just really excited because he had old bathrooms, I guess, in his house, and so he wanted to have these new. And I tell you, I have been to his house and I have seen those bathrooms, and they are very nice. So I can say that Todd has great bathrooms in his house.